Today I'm going to introduce you to 12 species that are true flowering champions, plants that transform any corner into a spectacle of colors without requiring complicated care. You don't need to be a gardening expert, nor have a lot of free time to keep everything beautiful. These plants are ideal for those who want flowers all year round, with practicality and real results. And stay with me until the end of the video, because in addition to getting to know these incredible species, I'm going to show you how to stimulate continuous flowering, which colors combine best with each other in the garden, and what details really make a difference when growing long-lasting flowers. No more fragile plants that bloom once and disappear. With the right choices and a few simple adjustments, your garden can look like a permanent spring. So prepare some tea, settle in calmly, and come discover with me these true queens of continuous flowering. And leave a like if you're also on the team that loves flowers that are always beautiful with minimal work. 1. Pentas. Stars that shine all year round in the garden. Pentas are true points of light in the garden. Its star-shaped flowers, clustered in dense, vibrant bunches, bloom for long periods and transform any space into a spectacle of color and movement, especially because they easily attract butterflies, bees, and hummingbirds. In addition to their beauty, Pentas are plants that bring life to the garden. Their nectar is irresistible to pollinators, making the environment healthier and more lively. The colors are intense, vibrant red, strong pink, white, purple, and even bicolor. Ideal for borders, pots, or colorful flower beds. To maintain continuous flowering, grow in full sun or intense indirect light. Water regularly without soaking and fertilize every 15 days during the growing season. Remove dry bunches to encourage new ones. Simple, efficient, and always blooming. 2. Torrenia, the tireless delicacy of the garden. The Torrenia, nicknamed the summer pansy, is a charming flower that combines softness with resilience. It produces hundreds of small flowers at the same time, creating a colorful carpet that constantly renews itself, ideal for those seeking visual lightness with constant flowering. The colors are lovely, combinations of purple with white, pink with yellow, blue with white, and even red with yellow. Its flowers have an unusual shape, resembling small open mouths or smiles, which gives a fun and unique touch to the garden. It prefers locations with partial sun or light shade, perfect for areas under trees or illuminated balconies. Water frequently to keep the soil always moist, fertilize lightly, and enjoy the practicality. Torrenia are self-cleaning and require very little maintenance. 3. The Exora is the exuberant tropical plant that transforms any space into a colorful paradise. With dense clusters of small but abundant flowers, it offers intense color practically all year round, being especially resistant to heat and humidity that make other plants suffer. Exoras come in vibrant tropical colors: flaming orange, intense red, coral pink, sun yellow, pure white, and even spectacular bicolor varieties. These are colors that literally warm up any environment. For continuous flowering, position them in direct sunlight or very bright indirect light. Exoras love heat and intense light, which stimulates abundant production of flower clusters. The more tropical the environment, the better they perform. 4. The Crossandra is the orange flame that never goes out. This unique tropical plant produces flowers shaped like small flames in the warmest colors of the spectrum, keeping gardens lit with color all year round. Crossandras offer a spectacular palette of warm colors: vibrant orange, classic, golden yellow, intense coral, and gradient varieties that look like real flames dancing in the garden. These are colors that literally warm up any environment. For maximum flowering, position in bright indirect light to partial sun. Avoid scorching direct sun that can burn delicate flowers. Crossandras prefer bright but filtered light that mimics their natural tropical habitat. 5. Rouelia purple showers. The Rouelia is the permanent purple rain. This vigorous plant constantly produces delicate purple flowers, creating a flower rain effect that renews itself daily, being extremely resistant and adaptable to different conditions. The Rouelia purple showers produces delicate and elegant purple flowers that contrast beautifully with dark green foliage. The visual effect is one of constant elegance, not showy flowers but subtle and continuous beauty that never gets old. For continuous flowering, place it anywhere with at least 4 hours of daily light. Rouelia is one of the most adaptable plants in terms of light, maintaining flowering even in less than ideal conditions. Water when the substrate is dry, fertilize occasionally, it doesn't require much, and control growth if necessary. Rouelia can be too vigorous in ideal conditions. Its self-sustaining beauty. 6. Mandevilla is the flowering vine that transforms structures into cascades of color. With large, showy flowers that constantly renew themselves, it offers dramatic visual impact while being surprisingly easy to care for such a spectacular plant. Mandevillas come in spectacular tropical colors: intense pink, passionate red, pure white, golden yellow, and bicolor varieties with contrasting centers. The flowers have a trumpet shape that adds tropical elegance to any structure. For maximum blooming, position in direct sun or very bright indirect light. Mandevillas love intense light that stimulates abundant production of large flowers. The more solar energy, the more spectacular the bloom. Regular watering keeping the substrate slightly moist, monthly fertilization with phosphorus-rich fertilizer, and training or pruning as needed. It's tropical beauty that adapts to your garden style. Thoughts, viola. 7. Thoughts are the cheerful little faces that bloom in cooler temperatures. Although they are technically cool season plants, in regions with mild climates, they can bloom practically all year round, offering soft colors and a unique personality in the garden. The charm of thoughts lies in the faces of the flowers. Each flower has patterns that resemble expressive little faces, creating gardens with personality and humor. It's impossible to look at thoughts without smiling. Thoughts offer a palette of soft and sophisticated colors: classic purple and yellow, blue and white, wine red, pastel pink, and spectacular tricolor varieties. These colors convey delicacy and classic elegance. For continuous flowering in suitable regions, position with direct morning sun and partial afternoon shade. Plants prefer milder temperatures and may stop flowering in extreme heat. 8. Bromeliads are long-lasting tropical plants that offer color for months on end. Although technically the colorful bracts aren't true flowers, they maintain vibrant color for 3 to 6 months, and the plant produces offshoots that soon develop their own flowers. Bromeliads come in an impressive variety of colors and shapes: classic reds, intense pink, vibrant orange, golden yellow, royal purple, and spectacular multicolored varieties. Each variety has a unique personality. For maximum blooming, position in partial shade to bright indirect light, keep clean water in the center of the rosette, the plant's natural tank, and fertilize lightly through the leaves. After the bracts color, encourage offshoot production by keeping the mother plant healthy. Once offshoots are established, they can be separated to multiply color throughout the garden. 9. The Clerodendrum is the flowering butterfly of the garden. With delicate flowers in clusters that attract real butterflies, it offers constant movement, color, and life, being especially hardy and adaptable to different growing conditions. The flowering pattern of the Clerodendrum is spectacular. It produces clusters of small but abundant flowers that constantly renew themselves. Each cluster can last for weeks, and there are always new ones forming to maintain consistent color. A unique characteristic of the Clerodendrum is that its flowers are butterfly magnets. Gardens with Clerodendrum become butterfly sanctuaries that add extra movement and life to the beauty of the flowers. It's an attraction within an attraction. 10. Lobelia is the blue cascade that blooms non-stop. This delicate plant produces thousands of small flowers, mainly in shades of blue, creating a colorful cascade effect that constantly renews itself, making it ideal for hanging baskets and borders. Lobelias mainly offer shades of blue, from light to intense, but there are also white, pink, and purple varieties. The intense blue of the lobelia is one of the purest and most vibrant colors found in nature. For maximum blooming, position in partial sun, morning sun and afternoon shade, and keep the substrate constantly moist. Lobelia loves constant moisture and can wilt quickly if it dries out. Frequent light watering, bi-weekly fertilization with diluted fertilizer, and occasional removal of less flowery parts. It's simple maintenance that results in cascades of blue color. 11. The multiflora Petunia is the tireless producer of vibrant colors. Developed specifically for abundant flowering and hardiness, it offers thousands of small but colorful flowers throughout the season, being virtually indestructible. Multiflora petunias come in virtually every color imaginable: intense red, vibrant pink, royal purple, pure white, cheerful yellow, and hundreds of spectacular bicolor and striped varieties. For maximum blooming, position in direct sun or very bright indirect light. Petunias love intense light that stimulates constant flower production. The more solar energy, the more abundant the bloom. Regular watering, keeping the substrate slightly moist, bi-weekly fertilization with fertilizer for flowering plants, and occasional removal of wilted flowers, although they are largely self-cleaning. A guaranteed explosion of color. 12. Closing our list with the champion of flowering resistance, the hybrid vinca. This improved version of the traditional catharanthus combines all the advantages of extreme resistance with larger flowers, more vibrant colors, and even more abundant flowering. An impressive characteristic of hybrid vincas is that they bloom more intensely under moderate stress conditions. Heat, mild drought, poor soil. It's as if adversity awakens their desire to bloom even more abundantly. Hybrid vincas offer intense and pure colors: crystalline white, vibrant pink, pure red, royal purple, and varieties with contrasting eyes that create a dramatic visual effect. These are colors that jump out of the garden. Remember, you don't need all 12 plants at once. Start with 3 to 5 species in colors that brighten your day, master the basic care, and gradually expand. Flower gardens are love projects that grow over time. If this video planted seeds of inspiration in your heart and sparked a desire to have constant color in your life, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell for more gardening tips that bring lasting joy. And tell me in the comments, what flower color makes you happiest? Which of these 20 flowering plants do you most want to try first? Or if you already have plants that bloom all year round, share how they changed the atmosphere of your home. Thank you so much for blooming with me, and remember, you deserve to have fresh flowers every day of your life. Until next time, with lots of love and many colorful petals.